All right, now I want to get on to one of my favorite topics, and that is actually the importance of keeping the core strengthened. I think of it as the center of gravity for our body, and I think it's important to remind our viewers, first of all, what is the core and why is it important to keep this area of our body strong?
Okay, so core is a term that you really hear out there. Everyone's talking about strengthening your core, but what exactly is your core? So a core is any muscle that crosses two joints. Okay, so the most common ones that we see those is our abdominals, and there's basically 4 different sets of abdominals we have. We have our erector spinae, we have our trap, we have our rhomboids. So it's really a network of muscles in the front of our back of our body that we really use with every single activity that we do.
All right, easy way to look at it. And again, because of that, again, it's like your center of gravity, right? You don't want to have a weak core or nothing else is going to work very well.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Speaking of that, now we want to get into some what I like to call fun show and tell. We actually are going to focus on one item that can kind of lead to back pain if it's not good, and that's our posture. And I know, look, this is something I think a lot of us struggle with, myself included. So we have a little show and tell. We got a video of you a little bit before the show. You're sitting on a stability ball and you're kind of showing us an exercise. So tell us what you're doing here, Fernando, and how this can help with our posture.
Okay, so what I'm doing there is, number 1, activating my core. So any exercise can really be made into a core exercise, and you can do it in 2 ways. One way is to contract your abdomen. Imagine that you're pulling your belly button straight back towards your spine, and then tuck it up underneath your rib cage and hold. And you should be able to talk as you're holding that contraction, because we don't want you holding your breath. And that's what I'm doing there. So my belly button is being tucked back towards my spine.
Gotcha.
And as I'm doing that, I'm sitting on that ball, which challenges my balance, and I'm lifting my legs. If my core were not contracting there, I would roll over. So that's the idea there, that I'm challenging my core while I'm doing that exercise.